next.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. And thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. Buckle up, partner. I think this is going to be an aerial show. Both of these teams giving us the hint that the ball's going to be in the air a lot in this one.
Oh, no question. I think both teams were very clear in our weekly meetings that that was going to be the plan. And what we see.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on EA Sports. That one over the back line of the end zone. The touchback means the drive will start at the 30. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Here's what you call a little bit of a polarizing player, Mike. His career has been a bit of a mixed bag after being a first-round pick a few years back. At times, he looks like a bona fide franchise quarterback. At others, he looks like a guy who's still trying to find his way and take that next step. It's the consistency. That's the biggest issue. If that changes, man, he'll finally be able to reach his full potential.
And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Tony, the man in motion. On first down, Jones. To the right, that's Pitts. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. They'll come up here 1st and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. Jones now on first down. He'll get this one complete to the rookie from Wisconsin. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Now a play fake. Jones. That's caught left side by Pitts. And the... But not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Jones to the air again. And the reception for Chris Godwin.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
That's into the hands of Jonathan Brooks. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Tony, the man in motion. Throwing is Jones on 3rd down. How about 4 catches on this drive alone? Time to change the defense. This one gets him another first down. Slot receiver, headed right. A short gain there, down to the 10. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Shotgun now for Jones. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Again, it's Jones. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Buffalo. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Bills will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So the Jets offense ready to take over for the first time. And they're led by Bryce Young, the #1 overall pick, Greg, out of Alabama back in 2023.
We had a chance to sit down with him this week, Mike. It almost came across to both of us that he wasn't entirely over last week's close loss. And he made the point. He said, listen, playing quarterback in the NFL, you're going to be judged by how well do you play and what is your record in one-score games. Last week, they found themselves on the wrong end of it. If they get themselves into a back-and-forth matchup today, they've got to make enough plays down the stretch to come away with the win.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Young. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, Edwards-Helaire. Not much. 2nd and long coming up. Now a give up the middle. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Here's a 3rd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
This one off the upright. He had the distance, but it's no good. And they are not able to draw closer. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Jonathan Brooks. The speed on display. He's in. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Bills. Butker's extra point is good. And the Bills will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. They're going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. The Jets offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. On play action, Young. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. On 1st down is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw is Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down, and that big offensive line. Clearing space. He's in. By Edwards-Helaire. Touchdown, Jets. Jake Elliott now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Jets are on the board. It's now 14-7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete. Kadarius Toney, the intended target for that one, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Working from the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll try and run here with Benson. And it looks like he's got enough for the 1st down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10. Gun, it's Jones. That's complete left side to Toney.
I wouldn't be surprised if some point here in the future, Mike, this quarterback drops back. It looks like the same old hitch route underneath we've seen a few times, and they give a pump fake and go. You can lull a defense to sleep with a lot of these underneath quick game passes, and once you do, you can try to go for the big one.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Throwing, Jones. He's got a man. That's Toney. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Pitts is the man in motion. They'll run it right here with Brooks. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
So after one, line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll run it with the Boston College bruiser, A.J. Dillon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3. Now Young. That's caught over the middle by Thomas. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Down the sideline, past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. A 2nd down throw for Young. That's complete to Metcalf. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. To throw, Young. A ball deep for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down. And that one not going to have enough leg behind it. Not by a long shot. It is no good. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
There's an old saying in golf, Mike, that when you're on the green, never up, never in. In this case, the ball's on target. It just didn't have enough steam to get there. Winds up no good.
He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Tony, the man in motion. A run with Brooks. He makes one man miss, but stopped quickly as they hold him to a gain of 1. Here's 2nd and 9. We'll go once more with Brooks. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
He'll look underneath here for Brooks. It's a pickup of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo. Jones. To the right. That's Pitts.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now, Jones. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Jets offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic. Currently 2nd in the NFL at this point in the season. Here's a 2nd and 6. Man in motion is Brown. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll get that to Wilson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Look at play action with Young. That's complete. It's Metcalf.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go-ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pick.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Now Young. A throw right side is intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the 1st half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Tony, the man in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Jones. His throw left side is complete. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Jones now on first down. A high throw there, but a nice job to go up and get it. And he will score. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Buffalo. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Bills up their lead. It's now 24-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Jets offense back onto the field for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down. From the gun, it's Young. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. Quick throw, taken in. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. On 2nd down, Young. Catch made right side by Wilson. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half and good enough for a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Young. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Jets back within 10. It's now 24-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. On 1st down, Jones. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Throwing on 1st down is Jones. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and... Working from the gun, it's Jones. And this will be incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. Short throw taken by Pitts. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room.
And both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Davis now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Jets offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. Take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll stick with him again. He'll bring this to the 40. That's good enough to move those chains. It's a first down. Throwing is Young. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. A run with Edwards-Helaire. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. On play action, Young. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
And he's going to have a Jets first down. They'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Right back to Brown. He's got it again. And the Jets are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line. Here's Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to lose yardage. How about the defense standing up in the red zone? They'll mark it at the 10.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
There's a short one caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal. To throw is Young. To the goal line and in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Bills offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. He's got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. And he's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down. On the ground, they go with Brooks. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down. Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Jones. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
And up until this point, this has been an incredibly efficient game from this quarterback. I mean, it's hard to think here we are in the second half, and that's only his 2nd incomplete pass. So finally, the defense is able to do something to disrupt his timing and finally try to get him out of this groove.
Jones looking to throw on 3rd and 2. He's got a man. That's Tony. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Jones. To the right, that's Pitts. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
That is hauled in at the 5. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line. Jones to the air again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. They'll go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jones. It is brought in the end zone. Jawan Jennings. Touchdown, Bills. Tony, the man in motion. Back to throw is Jones. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Davis now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this up to the 30. Pick up a 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Young. Firing right side. Brought in by Brown.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. And the Jets have a first down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got a man. It's Metcalf. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, Young. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. They'll go. Young. That's hot. Left side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Jets first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. To throw, Young. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. On is Elliott to add the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Jets back within 7. It's 35-28. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Pitts is the man in motion. A run with Brooks to begin this drive. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only 1. Here's a 2nd and 9. Man in motion here is Jennings. Now Jones. That's taken in by Jennings. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll try and run it with Brooks. Brooks, first down and then some. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. Jones now on first down. Over the middle, that's his tight end, Pitts. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Throwing on first down is Jones. That is incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Again, they'll throw with Jones. This one caught at the 4. And the Bills are looking at a first and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
You have those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
They'll run with Brooks. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Jonathan Brooks. Touchdown, Buffalo. So that's his second touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. He'll look deep, left sideline. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Throwing on second down, Young. He'll tuck it and take off. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18. Young to throw on first and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. We'll try again here. Second and 10. Back to the air, it's Young. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Open man, A.J. Brown's got it. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now a timeout called by the defense. A second down throw for Young. That's taken in by Brown. And he will score! Game on! A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Jets. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Jets will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense and running back Jonathan Brooks coming out for their next possession. And as we look at the highlights, you see it's been tough to stop him here today. Couple of touchdowns in this ball game. He has, without a doubt, been the driving force in this offense so far. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face second down and 7. Tony, the man in motion. Shotgun now for Jones. That pass caught right side by Tony. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here first and 10. Working from the gun, it's Jones. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the fourth quarter, and that's a gift. I mean, that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway, this game looks very different for this offense.
Third and a yard. On play action, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. On fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. Back deep is Darius Davis. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10. So now the Jets offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's first and 10. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He finds Thomas coming across the field. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Throwing is Young. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. Young. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And that is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. It's 2nd down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
The numbers there tell the story. That last completion moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. They'll go play action with Young. The throw left side, taken in by Thomas. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Now a chance to pay off that big play. They have it 1st and goal. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now they'll set up the screen for Edwards-Helaire. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short, put him down at the 1. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on 3rd and goal. They'll run. It's Dillon. Powering forward. He's in. A.J. Dillon. Touchdown, Jets. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? The Bills offense ready to get back to work. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago. They'll look to retake the lead on this drive. It starts with 1st down. From the gun, it's Jones. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Tony, the man in motion. Jones to throw on 2nd down. Quick throw pulled in by Tony. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. They motion the slot man left. They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Important punt here in this tie game late. Now fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The home team's offense ready to get back at it. We're all even. 4th quarter, so every drive so important at this stage. And they'll start with 1st and 10. That ball intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the ties. This is 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now a timeout, Jets. It'll be their 2nd. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. They'll run. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down. They'll run here. And they've got it on the ground. The mark will come at the 13, but it's a new set of downs. First down picked up. They'll stick to the ground. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Spiller. And this offensive line creating running space. He'll get 6 and get inside the 10-yard line. A run. It's Spiller.
Well, this sets up a big call here, Mike, on fourth down. You find yourself in a tie ball game with the ball. Do you decide to keep your offense on the field and try to play for 6, or are you content coming off the field?
And this is blocked.
And what a time to come through with a special teams effort like that, right? It's late. It's a tie game. A field goal here could spell disaster. But not only does he break through, he comes up with the play of the game, a huge block on that last field goal attempt.
On first down is Young. He'll look underneath for Edwards-Helaire. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. So, overtime coming up, not a playoff game, so a quick reminder of the rules. Each team gets 1 possession unless the opening possession is a touchdown. Then it's game over. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts, and all replays come from upstairs. If the first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Austin now to return this. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The home team's offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. On play action, Young. A throw on the move is caught. And he's going to be rated out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. To the ground, a first down run. Look at him stay on his feet as he's able to shimmy his way for a gain of about 5. On second down, Young. Off he goes. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. Ball resting on the 9. First down and goal. Here's a run. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the plane, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. 2nd and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So this one in the wing.